Hello, this is Richard. Welcome to my video. I'm showing how to take a 1 meter string of WS2812B LED strips. There's 144 LEDs in the strip. One of the things you really want to pay attention here is what hooks up to which. Red connector is your 5 volt. Green is for your data in, and the black is for the ground. Okay, so I have 2 strings of lights hooked up and running right now. I've got them hooked up to an Arduino Uno. I have a red lead in, let's see if I can get this in a little bit closer, in the 5 volt, and this orange colored wire is hooked up to the ground right next to it. And over here I have a white male-to-male connector that is in number 3, which is your what's known as the data pin. Okay, so if I take a look at these wires coming out of the LED strip, there are 3 wires. There's a red, a green, and a black wire. So the red needs to be connected to the 5 volt on one end, and on this red wire, which goes there. In the middle of the 3 is your data, okay, which your data pin is connecting to the green wire, you can see right there. And last but not least, we've got our 3rd pin connected to the black wire, and that's the ground. So your red is your 5 volt, the white is your data, and then that orangish looking is connected to the ground. Alrighty, so to get this up and running, I am using fast LED sketches. Okay, and all of this, by the way, this particular Uno, it's connected up to this one, is running just off of the USB connector, drawing power off the computer. On this one over here, just to show you, I've got a 120 volt to 5 volt power supply, which then is just running right in there. So this particular strip is running off of 5 volts. Both of them actually, because this one over here is coming off the 5 volt pin. This strip of lights over here is also coming off of a 5 volt pin with the ground right next to it. And then over here I also have something coming off of number 3. There we go. So, and it's just the same setup here. Let me move this around a little bit more so it can be seen a little better. Alright, so the 5 volt is going in to the red. Okay, right there. 5 volt going into the red wire. Your data is going into the green wire. And then last but not least, is the ground is connected to the black over here. Alrighty, so everything's up and running. I'm going to pause this video for one moment while I change something. Alright, to continue, while you might not think it possible, this strip of LEDs can actually be run by using just a 9-volt battery. Okay, so we've got the 9 volt here connected to the Arduino Uno. Everything else is connected up like we showed it before. Everything right up in there. And as you will watch the LED strip for a moment, I'm going to reach down. Oops, let me keep my fingers out of the way. Reach down and hit the reset button on the Uno. Come on, dang it. There we go. And so now you see the LED strip being run off of a 9-volt battery. Being just a 9-volt, it's not going to last terribly long, but last night I plugged one in and just let it run while I was watching a little bit of TV, and the 9-volt actually lasted for just about an hour. Kept the sketch running, you know, like I said, for about an hour or so. This one, that battery just might be a bit low. Okay. Anyway, I'm just going to unplug that. 9-volt, there we go. And I'm just going to reach down and grab myself another AC to 5-volt. Plug that in. And there we go. Like I said, the 9 volts don't last for a heck of a long time, but they last a little bit. Anyway, the 2 strips of LEDs I'm working with here, I purchased off of Amazon.com. They are a 1 meter, 3.2 feet WS2812B LED strip. So that's what you want to look for when you go online looking for it. As I said, I've got each of these strips running off of a Arduino Uno, and I don't have a third strip of lights at this particular moment. If I did, I'd just say the heck with it, and I'd plug them into a Mega the same way that I'm hooking these up to the Unos. Also, for the programming that you're going to need, you're going to want to have the fast LED library and a number of the different sketches for the fast LEDs work very well. It's easy to switch between sketches or whatever. Trying to keep my fingers out of the way. Says it requires fast LED 3.1 or later. Check with GitHub for the latest. Alright, if you did not want to use pin 3, but you wanted to use another pin for your data, you just change right here. Okay, LED type WS2812s. You could also use 2811s, 2813s, etc. Alright, so let's go up here. Let's go to File and click on that. Let's come down to Sketchbook, and we can come right over and let's pick up something like Fast LED Beat Wave. Usually when I open up something new, I close out an older one. Alright, I'll just open this all the way up. And I always like to compile my sketch first, just to make sure there's no major problems. This is Beat Wave. Okay, that looked like that compiled without any problem. So we'll just go to Upload and let it do its thing. And I always try to watch the transmit and receive LEDs to make sure that the sketch is uploaded to the board. Except, of course, I have a minor problem. I don't have the board connected. So, unplug that, and I'm just going to plug the board in here. There we go. So the board is connected. And let's try to upload that again. And it's doing its compile. And there's our flashing LEDs for transmit and receive. So it's getting the sketch. Now you can definitely see the difference in the LED animation as compared to the other strip I have up and running. So it's actually pretty easy to set these up. I mean, you've only got 3 just jumper wires that you need. I use male to males. Okay, so you've got your 5-volt and your ground, and then your data. Okay, a little bit of a power source, be it USB connector, or if you want to use 110 to 5-volt converter, like I have these here, that also works well. And as I have shown, this stuff can actually be run off of a 9-volt battery. Don't expect for the lights to play all night for you or anything off of a 9-volt, but oh well. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope by chance you were able to learn something from it. Thank you very much. Bye.